The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Aggies taking on the Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go and towing the slab, Emilio Vargas. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. Reyes makes the catch. 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
Vargas. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out to center, and it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next to hit, Adael Amador. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. There's a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 64.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rodriguez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Kicks and deals. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And starting in this one, Tristan McKenzie.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
Now the left fielder, Pablo Reyes. Swing and a miss as he was late. McKenzie with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one the other way. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering upstairs. Check swing, and that's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses. Now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Catcher, Gary.
So man aboard, and here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
1-2 now. In the dirt, and it scoots away. And the runner holds. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Not in time. He legs it out. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
And now the DH, Carlos Franco. And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that will end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Vargas back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Reyes sizes this one up. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double. Albert Rodriguez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Reynel Delgado. Throw to second, safe. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And ball one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So 2 down now, and here is Wesley Rivas.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Just missed.
Inside.
Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball. 2-1.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jake Holton. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Leading off for the Giants, the second baseman, Will Dillon.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dillon getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, nobody out.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Fought off foul. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at second. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And a batter now, Julio Carreras. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball.
In the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Number 5. No score here in the second.
1-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Popped in the air. Left field. Rodriguez makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Golden opportunity right here.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Quintana up and throwing. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So digging in, Kelvin Gutierrez. Right through there for a strike. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Hit in the air, center field. Reyes on his way over. Makes the grab, one away. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Carter Jensen. Jensen measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 away.
Out.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reyes in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the right fielder, number 16.
Number 16.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fouled off left side. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
This one in the air, center field. Cibaenas settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th out of El Amador. Left field. Reyes makes the catch, and there's one gone. Rodriguez now at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 4th inning underway, no score. And another ball. Popped up right side. Dillon brings it in. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 32, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
And here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. Fly to left his first time. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. That one missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, digging in, Jake Holton.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That's inside. Gets the call. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now here is Will Dillon. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one is inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Julio Carreras.
Now it's the shortstop, Julio Carreras. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th. And now here is Albert Rodriguez. Vargas back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Just missed.
Rio.
And that one clips the corner.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Raynel Delgado. Struck out looking his first time. And there's a curve through for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's under it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Wesley Rivas.
Here's the catcher to hit, Wesley Rivas. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
No, that's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's down and away.
That's a really good take.
Angel Henao in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Angel Henao. Fly to left his first time. That's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Aggies with the lead 1-0.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Edwin Nunez.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now the center fielder.
For the Giants, the center fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
Just missed. That one almost got him. Pablo Reyes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk. The play was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the top of the order now. Pablo Reyes will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Nunez checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
And that one fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. And that's downstairs and outside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Gutierrez swings through it for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right?
Now batting,
missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And the batter now, number 16. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. The Aggies lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Carter Jensen. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Joel Caesar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santana also throwing. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So up next, Leody Taveras. Just missed. Taveras measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fastball for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep them off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Sanchez collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Arael Amador.
Here's the second baseman, Arael Amador. He's been a great free agent sign. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. This to center field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Amador off of first with 2 away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Emilio Vargas won't go any further, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joel Caesar.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Outside low, ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 on, 2 outs. Next pitch way upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 2-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Albert Rodriguez. Foul ball there. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to Gary Sanchez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Ball 1, no strikes.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Franco. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's going to be Jake Holton. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that skips into dirt.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. And that one misses up and in. 2-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Raynel Delgado. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Wesley.
Stepping in, Wesley Rivas.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Right through there for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ripped to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the shortstop, Angel Henao. Caesar over to first.
He's safe.
Swing and a pop-up. Carreras. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Carter Jensen.
Carter Jensen digs in now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one fouled off. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rivas off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 44. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 44.
Now it's the second baseman, Will Dillon.
The second baseman.
You have the unwritten rules of baseball, right, that say you can't bunt right now. I guess you could look at it this way. If he does bunt for a base hit, breaks up the no-no, but he brings the tying run to the plate. How about that?
That is true. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these players looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So a man on base to start the inning. Will Dillon with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So digging in, Julio Carreras. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The tying run at the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that just misses.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner on the go again. Line drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's in there. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 44 gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Number 72 on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the left fielder, Pablo Reyes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now a chance for Kelvin Gutierrez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Now,
Remy Goodman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Leody Taveras. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen, Camilo Doval up and loosening in the pen. Santana getting loose as well. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Next offering upstairs.
Rio.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now, Adael Amador.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a foul ball. That one out to right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him, and now they've got
number
some speed
64.
on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now move to first.
Be safe.
Amador stands at first with 1 out. That one ripped, but foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Way high there. 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Oh, great stop. There's one.
Got it.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Aggies out front, 3-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 28.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the right fielder.
San Francisco, the right fielder, number 16.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch.
The catcher, number 99, Gary
Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one almost got him. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And now the count is even.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's way high. And the count's full. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one smoked out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. Really important with that coming up now.
And now the DH, Carlos Franco. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot,
batting,
but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Jake Colton with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 28 out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Number 93 will take over here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So 2 down. Julio Carreras, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
1.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No
Hard
ball,
in,
2
soft
strikes.
away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between,
No.
perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
2 outs. Goes down looking. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the
Number
mound is the
57.
closer, Robles.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan,
For
more or
Santo
less.
Domingo,
Let's
the
see if he
third
can wrap it
baseman,
up here.
Raynel
So digging in,
Delgado.
Raynel Delgado. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
No. 2 balls, no strike.
And that's
Ball 3.
outside. Rivas
3
in the
balls,
on-deck
no
circle,
strike.
hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Rivas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one is downstairs. Going to count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Ready to go now. Leading off, Carter Jensen, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one a little bit high, and we are underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fought off foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Carter Jensen with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Leody Taveras. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Carter Jensen.
Well, so far slugging over 600, and he really attributes that to the work he gets done in the cage pregame. He's got a unique set of drills that he swears by, and we're seeing the success of it so far.
Adael Amador now at the plate. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. Fastball for a strike. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Jensen leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now Rodriguez. That's in for a strike. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Out number 2. And now, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Just off the inside edge. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Jensen around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez will hit next. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Just missed.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Dillon tosses to first. Out. They limit the damage here. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Tristan McKenzie. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Pablo Reyes leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at our lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Rodriguez makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder. That's in there. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. To third, Delgado. Tosses to first. Out. That's the 3rd out. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Reynel Delgado.
The third baseman, Reynel Delgado.
Vargas back to work. Just missed. That's too low. And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That clips a corner. And that is out of play. Out there to center, on the move. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Wesley Rivas stands in here, takes ball 1 low. One out, bases empty. That one is upstairs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 2-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty, one away. Angel now getting ready to hit. Ripped to short. 2 away.
Out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Carter Jensen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up and in, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 2nd. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. This one popped up. Dunks one into left. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swinging a foul straight back. Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. That's back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Carlos Franco, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Holton. Out to short. Sends it to first. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Will.
At the plate, Will Dillon. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Fouled off left side. Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now at the plate, Adael Amador. A single his first time. And that misses. And that is ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Tap foul at the plate. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Holton corrals it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 64.
Now Rodriguez. Rodriguez getting to start at first, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a native of Mexico. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And here is Julio Carreras.
That's shortstop, Julio.
Carreras launched a homer in his most recent game. That is upstairs for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Number 5. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-2.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batter, left fielder, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes stands in. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
0-1.
Ball misses. Go! Save!
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the right fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Emmanuel Rodriguez. That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Sanchez pulls that one down, one away.
Now batting, left fielder Albert Rodriguez.
Albert Rodriguez digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That clips the corner. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Raynel Delgado. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom 4. And Gary
the
Sanchez at the plate.
Sanchez.
First offering in the dirt.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Carlos Franco will hit next. That one fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That just misses.
Down.
And the count is 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there.
Two.
The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Holden in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2-2.
That one not close. And the count now even up. And
Ball
there's a
three.
ball. Will
Full
Dillon
count.
up next. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the
Now
call off
batting,
the inside
second
corner.
baseman,
Will Dillon now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Nunez getting loose out there. Number 93, the lefty, warming up as well. That one outside. Now 2-0. Polton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Vargas back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Angel Henao grounded out his first time. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to left field. Reyes gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carter Jensen.
And now it's going to be Carter Jensen. He's 2 for 2. Throw to first. Rivas dives back in safely. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Joel Caesar preparing to come on if needed. Santana also getting ready. Man at first, one away. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air, right field, in position. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
That's
swinging
foul.
a ground ball, and that's just foul. Inside, just missed. Hit in the air out to center field. He's got it, and that is that. We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the
Edwin
fifth and taking over on the mound, Edwin Nunez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some
Leading
work
off
ahead
for
of them.
San Francisco,
Best case
the
scenario
shortstop,
might be if he can
Julio.
come in here and get several quick outs,
Taveras.
kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Carreras batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there.
Now
4 pitches,
batting,
all
the center
fastballs.
fielder,
Yeah, and that
Hector
makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even
Rodriguez.
started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now the center fielder. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. Rodriguez takes it to the bag, and a couple of
Now
quick
batting,
outs.
left fielder Pablo Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, digging in, Pablo Reyes. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Through 5, all even at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joel Caesar.
And as relievers go, he's not a big
Caesar.
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the power-speed combo out of El Amador. 1 for 2.
Amador.
Foul ball there. Caesar, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Now the 0-1. And that's too high. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Remy Goodman, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Two, one.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one upstairs.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Out towards right center field. On the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And first offering is fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 1. On a bounce right side, Holton. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez. That's through there for a strike. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 16.
And now the right fielder. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
No.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Going. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 4-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
One down. Carlos Franco, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight.
I mean,
finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Holton in the box again, takes a strike.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Two outs. Good eye in that spot.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Hit in the air, left field. Rodriguez. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. There's a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And he chases that one. Now one away. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the third baseman, Raynel Delgado. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nabs it, and there's two down.
The batter, the catcher, Wesley Rivas.
Here's the catcher, Wesley Rivas. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is downstairs. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 44. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now here is Will Dillon.
San Francisco, the second baseman, Will Dillon.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one.
Ball two. 2-0 to count.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's in there. That's strike two. Next offering misses down and away. That one
Ball
misses,
four.
so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it
Now
really well.
batting,
It's a
the
really
shortstop,
nice plate
Julio.
appearance.
And now here is Julio Carreras. That misses, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Number 72, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That's in there. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Dillon aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be two. And now over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Center fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one missed. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Caught him looking for the K. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Remy Goodman. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Goodman.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Angel Henao.
The shortstop, Angel Henao.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robles, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
Ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
This to third, and foul ball. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
On the ground, Dillon. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This guy's pounding this zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fastball is outside.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 72.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Pablo Reyes getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Now the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. Out towards left center. Taveras going after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that extends the inning for Gary Sanchez. Number 16 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here is Gary Sanchez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And there's a ball.
No.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
57.
closer, Robles. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So digging in,
Leading off
Adael
for the
Amador.
Aggies, the second
1 for
baseman,
3.
Adael
He provides a
Amador.
surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws, in time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the
Number
closer.
64.
You get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Rodriguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And the 1-0. Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Robles is just 1 strike away, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.